All right. We got frankstreet.co.za. I don't know what ZA is. I hope it's not Zimbabwe. um, South Africa. Okay. It's not SA. Okay, cool. That's awesome. South Africa is a cool place. Okay, so right off the bat, I mean, the design of this looks a bit dated. You probably know that. Um, this I'm assuming you've seen this. You know, this is cut off. This is floating on top of it. I don't know why. I feel like this needs more padding top and bottom. Um, and I mean, this edge should be aligned with the edge of the site here. If that makes sense. Um, Zambia. Okay, so from this, I mean, I guess I understand that you sell security systems. Frank Street is intelligence security solutions. Um, but, you know, landing on this, especially with this being cut off like this, it's a bit hard to tell. Um, so, high definition camera system. So I guess this kind of tells people what you. Why isn't this one clickable? Why is this one clickable? Okay, so a bit confused. I would expect that you have, you know, what the three things that you do clearly outlined here, and then you know, funnel people to what they're looking for. That's what I was expecting with these, but that's not the case. I guess they just tells you what you do. Demo video, that's cool. Give people a taste of what they need. Um, so I mean, you probably know this. I mean, this is pretty inconsistent between the two buttons. I don't know why that one has a white border. You know, our brands. I would not put these in a table or on a white background. I don't know why you put them on a white background. Um, Pegasus. Okay, sorry. I was waiting for something to happen and nothing happened here. So when I click this, I would expect a full list of the products to load, but nothing happened. Um, will that happen for other things, or do you just not carry that product? Okay. A little confused there. Okay. So you have your address down here. Oh, you can't see it. You have copyright 2014 on the bottom of the footer. That should be updated to today's year. Okay, so here's company about. All right, so distributor of CCT equipment. Um, so I mean, this is fine, but you know, if you want to appear to be more modern, I think now corporate talk is much more geared towards, you know, more conversational to connect to your consumers. So I think you're dealing with a lot of B2B business anyway, so maybe that's not as relevant. But it's nice to see, like I know you're saying you're established, you've been in business for this many years. That's great, but it's nice to be like, you know, we're people too. Here's our huge warehouse, and here's us, you know, cutting a birthday cake, having fun. I don't know. I always appreciate when people do that. Oh yeah, so you're just a distributor, right? Okay, so you have clients and suppliers. So, you're okay. So you're not running any analytics services. So I think if you just start running Google, Google Analytics. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Run Google Analytics, or if you run something like Hotjar that helps you get heat maps of that gets you heat maps of. I just realized I can do this from here. Okay. That gets you heat maps of what people are actually doing on your website. So I think that'll be valuable to see where people are actually going. So you have a better idea. So this is your clients. So it seems like you guys are pretty big distributors in South Africa. Brands. Yeah, is that a gift? Or is that a basket? It looks like a basket with drums. It's like a drum basket. I would change the icon on that, honestly. Okay, so product details. Can I not? So yeah, I mean the overall design of this is it feels dated. Um, Modern sites just look different. They feel they always try to have a connection with your consumer. You want to prove trust and you want to get across your company message in everything. So whether it's stuff like this, so you're adding the quote, and then go to the drum basket. Okay, show quote. Yeah, even this is pretty confusing. The fact that it doesn't even have a box around it makes it blend in with the side menu. And the total doesn't even work. Okay. Another thing, I'm not going to get to the checkout process, but you definitely need to have HTTPS protocol running on your website, the SSL encryption or whatever, to be able to handle payments. Otherwise, it's very insecure and you're basically losing business because people know that. People know that you never enter your credit card on a non-HTTPS site. So that's another thing to consider. But I think a lot of your stuff is just setting out quotes, not necessarily collecting payments. So maybe that's okay. I don't know. Support. You got some training videos. Okay. Oh, so are these like webinars? Oh, but you have to pay for them. Oh. Interesting. A lot of people do free webinars, and then they'll have, a full course that they sell for that's pitched at the end. I don't know how many dollars this is. 2 USD. Is that expensive? Oh, is that a dollar? Oh, it's a euro? What's an R? A rand. Okay, sorry. I was just trying to figure out how expensive that was. So yeah, I think there's a lot of simplification that you can do just to make the experience more funneled from a marketing perspective. That people come to your website for a specific reason, and you want them to enjoy themselves and go through that process of doing what they need to do seamlessly. So I think if you work on that, design side apart, just getting that funnel down. I think you can come up with a much better experience for everyone. So once again, I urge you, get Google Analytics installed, figure out what people are doing, and then possibly come to the table with that information, knowing what you need to improve. So if you want to talk, or if you want some more advice, if you have more designs that you want to have reviewed, feel free to contact me. My email is alex@venmarkstudio.com, or you can reach me on Facebook. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Good luck with your business selling security cameras. All right, cheers.